welcome back to NamaStace. I'm Stacey. Thanks so much for joining today. We've got a fun 15-minute practice just to get you moving, get you sweating, get you ready for the day. And I also want to let you know that we've got a new on-demand platform coming very soon with access to 45 to hour-long classes. It'll be a combination of power yoga, HIIT yoga, yin yoga, mandala. It'll all be on there. We'll have full-length rocket 1, 2, and 3. So there'll be a lot of things coming over time. So I will let you know as soon as that app is ready. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and let's go to the front of the mat. So today we're going to start toes together, heels apart. Bringing your hands down towards the mat, palms face forward, closing the eyes. Pulling the shoulders down your back, lifting through the crown of the head, pulling up and in through the lower abdominals. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale. Just taking a moment to arrive here on the mat today. Setting an intention for your practice. Maybe it's a pose, a feeling, a person, whatever it may be. Sending all of your thoughts, all of your energy to this one point throughout today's practice. And with that, blinking open the eyes. As you inhale, take the hands high overhead. Reach towards the ceiling. On the exhale, take a forward fold. On the inhale, we're going to come halfway lengthen. Exhale, hands come to the mat. Go ahead and step your feet back. And lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, rolling over the toes, opening the chest, upward dog. And exhale, sending the hips back, making your way to a downward dog. If this is the first downward dog of the day, feel free to pedal out those feet. Maybe drop the heels to one side, getting a nice stretch down the side of the body. Doing whatever you need to do just to start to wake up that body, get things moving. Breathing here as you inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, taking the gaze forward. And on the exhale, step or jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, come halfway lengthen, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reaching the hands all the way up towards the ceiling, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming halfway lengthen, exhale, hands to the mat, step or jump your feet back, lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening the chest, and exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Again, breathing here. Making sure those hands are spread, fingers are spread nice and wide, pressing into the pads of the fingers. Pulling the shoulders down the back so the shoulder blades are wrapping around the rib cage. Drawing the belly button to spine, sending the hips to the ceiling. Maybe rising up on the toes to get the hips just a little bit higher. And then on the exhale, sinking down into the heels, getting that stretch all the way from the tips of the fingers to the base of the heels. Breathing here. Very good. On the next inhale, we look forward. And on the exhale, we step or jump our feet between our hands. Inhale, come halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reaching the hands high overhead. And exhale, hands come to prayer, moving on. Inhale, making your way to chair pose, sweeping the hands up towards the ceiling, tucking the tailbone, drawing the belly button in. And on the exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, come halfway lengthen, nice long flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or jump your feet back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening to the chest. And on the exhale, make your way to a downward dog. Anchoring that left heel to the mat, you're going to inhale, step the right foot forward, hands reach up towards the sky, warrior one. And on the exhale, hands come back down, step back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening to the chest. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. This time anchoring the right heel to the mat, step the left foot forward between the hands, rise up, warrior one. And on the exhale, hands circle around, down to the mat, step back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening to the chest. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Using this downward dog not as a recovery position, but as an active pose to really start to engage through the hands, through the forearms, through the shoulders, through the core, lifting through Uddiyana, lifting Muladhara Bandha, and then pressing the heels down to the mat, breathing here. Maybe lifting the backs of the thighs towards the ceiling just a bit more, inhale. And exhale, good, inhale, take the gaze forward, step or jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, come halfway lengthen, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. And one more time, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come halfway, lengthen, nice long flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or jump your feet back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, sending the hips back, downward dog. Anchoring the left heel to the mat, you're going to inhale, step the right heel forward. Hands rise up, warrior one. And on the exhale, hands circle around. We step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening the chest. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Right heel anchors to the mat, left foot steps forward between the hands as we rise up, warrior one. And on the exhale, hands circle around. Coming back down to our chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening the chest. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Again, breathing here, sending the hips towards the ceiling, dropping the heels down towards the mat. Pressing into the fingers, breathing here. On the next inhale, taking the gaze forward. And on the exhale, step or jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lengthen, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. And exhale, Samasthiti, standing. Very good. Feeling nice and warm. We're going to just spread the feet just a little bit so they're about hip-width distance apart. We're going to drop the heels, drop the hips, lift the hands, sink down into chair pose. Tucking the tailbone, just slightly drawing the belly button to spine, sitting back into the heels. Inhale. And exhale, dropping the chest, lifting the hips, nice long flat back. Holding here, inhale. And exhale, very good. Hands come to the mat. We're going to play with a little arm balance. We're going to go into crow pose. So step back if you need. Hands should be about shoulder width distance apart. Fingers spread out nice and wide. You're going to rise up onto the tiptoes, bend the knees, bring the knees to the backs of the arms. So you're aiming to get those knees towards the armpits, but anywhere along the back of the forearms will do. Rising up, weight starts to go onto the forearms as you look forward. Take your gaze as far forward as it will go. When you're ready, play around with maybe just lifting one foot or even both feet off the mat. Just having fun playing with this one. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Inhale. And exhale, step or jump your feet back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening the chest. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Inhale, sweeping that right leg up to the ceiling. Open up the hip. Rotate that ankle. Start to just move into the foot. Loosen up those toes. On the inhale again, straighten the leg all the way up to the ceiling. And then bring your knee towards your nose. Inhale, extend the leg to the ceiling. Exhale, knee opposite elbow. Extend the leg. And we're opening up into a fallen star, starting to open up through the chest. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale, very good. Bringing that leg all the way back through to your three-legged downward dog. And then you're going to step the foot through to high lunge. Inhale, sweeping the hands up, holding here, pulling the shoulders down the back. Squeezing through the inner thighs, getting that nice stretch to the front of that left hip. Breathing in. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, open up through warrior two, sinking down nice and deep, flipping the right palm to the ceiling, reaching back, reverse warrior. Breathing in. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Then from here, bringing right elbow to right knee, sweeping that left hand up and over, looking up towards the ceiling. If you'd like to take this further, you're welcome to take that left hand behind your back. You can drop the right hand under the thigh and go for the bind, but you're also welcome to stay with your forearm on your leg. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. If you're in the bind, work your way gently out of the bind, and you're going to circle that arm back down. Take both hands to the mat, step back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, sweep that left leg up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee, open up through the hip, circle that foot a few times, wiggle through those toes. Really start to open up in that hip. Breathing in. And exhale. And let's inhale, extend the leg to the ceiling. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Go ahead and extend that leg all the way through. We're opening up to fallen star. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Lifting the hips towards the ceiling, inhale. And exhale, very good. Making your way back through your downward dog, sweeping that left leg up to a three-legged downward dog. Inhale, looking forward on the exhale, step that left foot forward between the hands, high lunge. Inhale, rise up, holding here. So you're actively drawing that left hip back, pushing that right hip forward so the hips are nice and squared, sinking down nice and deep, getting a nice stretch to the front of that right hip flexor. Hands reach towards the ceiling, pulling the shoulders down the back. Hands are active, breathing in. Very good, opening up to our warrior two, sinking down nice and deep, pulling the shoulders down the back, reaching the arms out in opposite directions. That gaze is over the left middle finger, inhale. And exhale, flipping the left palm to the ceiling, bringing the hand back up and over, reverse warrior. Breathing in. And exhale. From here, coming into our side angle pose, taking the left elbow to the left thigh, reaching that right hand up and over, almost like you're twisting that chest open towards the ceiling, getting a nice opening from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Nice stretch to that right side body, and also building strength and heat in that left leg. If you want to take it further, you're welcome to take that right hand behind the back, left hand drops underneath the thigh, and you're welcome to go for the bind. But if that's not in your practice today, no worries. Keep that elbow resting on that thigh, opening the chest up to the ceiling. Wherever you are, gently, slowly make your hands way back down to the mat. Hands come down, frame the front foot. Step the left foot back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, make your way to a downward dog. Inhale, sweep that right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, step it forward through to pigeon. Sinking that left hip back nice and deep, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to start on high pigeon. So really focusing on opening up that left hip. Breathing here. And then exhale, folding forward. Again, inhale. And exhale. Taking a scan of the body. Noticing if there's anywhere that you're holding tension. Maybe it's the hips, maybe you're just holding on just a little bit. See if you can breathe in. On the exhale, just release, lengthen, and melt into that pose. And then slowly walk the hands back up. Leaning over to the right, you're going to swing that left leg around. I'm going to turn and face you. And we're going to go into ankle to knee pose. So you're going to stack knees and ankles. If your knees up a little bit, that's okay. We're going to be working on taking that stretch forward. If this is too much for you here, feel free to lift that right leg and do a figure four pose. You can get the same stretch for if you're here. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to be walking the hands forward and breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, walking the hands back up. We're going to switch sides. So you're going to take the right leg on top this time, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, nice long flat back, and exhale, folding forward. Breathing in. And exhale. A few more breaths here. When you're ready, walking your hands back up, we're going to lean over to the left, slide that right leg around, and you're going to come into pigeon pose on the left side, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, melting into that pose, coming forward and folding down. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. And one more breath. Very good. From here, leaning over to the left one more time, sweep that leg around. We're going to come to a nice seated position, just rolling forward over our knees, rounding our spine, and then slowly coming down vertebrae by vertebrae till you're onto your back. Closing your eyes, letting your heels drop open, palms up, taking a nice deep inhale. And exhale, letting everything go. If you have 5-10 minutes, go ahead and pause this video and just stay here. Just taking a few minutes to bring that focus inward, just to listen to yourself. See what your body's telling you. Inhaling in positivity, energy, light. Exhaling out any negative feelings, any emotions, any energies that you're trying to get rid of. Just let them all go. Again, inhale. And exhale. It's time for you to move on with your day. Slowly start to wiggle those fingers, those toes. Taking a nice big stretch, reaching the hands high overhead. And making your way to your side. Just taking a moment here to pause, to notice how you feel. Any aches, any pains, any emotions running through the body, just acknowledge them. And when you're ready, make your way up to a seated position, the front of the mat. Keeping the eyes closed, bringing your hands to prayer at your heart center. Thanking yourself for your time, for the energy that you've shared here today. Just remembering the intention we set at the beginning of the practice, acknowledging it, and letting it go. Bringing your prayer to your third eye. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining today. If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you again next week.